Welcome to AgriVisions, a program of First Dakota National Bank. I'm Michelle Rourke with Nate Franzine, President of the Agribusiness Division. Nate, today we're going to talk about community banks. Why do we need to do business with local community banks?
If we go back a decade or two, we had well over 10,000 banks in our country. Today, that's dropped to under 5,000. The trend, I think, is something we need to pay attention to. If you look at communities, especially rural communities, the communities that have a strong community bank, oftentimes locally owned, they're the more vibrant rural communities. The reason for that is when people in the community place their deposits with the local community bank, those deposits get reinvested in the form of loans to others to grow and expand the economy. Community bank leadership knows that if the community does well, the bank will do well. So there's a mutually beneficial goal there to strengthen the community. And that's why you see a lot of community banks commit funding and donations and things to projects in rural communities, because they know the stronger the community, the better the bank will perform. And so it's a mutual benefit.
So did we lose all those banks because of more regulation? And what happens if we lose even more banks?
Yeah, that's really the point we need to get at, is just the importance of consumers understanding that the more overreaching regulation that gets placed on the industry, the harder it is for small banks in particular to stay viable and compete. And that creates faster consolidation, and that faster consolidation removes locally owned, locally controlled banks from rural communities. And when that starts to happen, it's no different than losing your school or a key business in town. Your town begins to die at a faster rate. That's not good for any of us. So no doubt that community banking segment of the industry really is what makes the U.S. economy so special. If you look at a lot of other economies globally, there's only 3 or 4 or 5 big banks. And it's part of what makes the U.S. economy so much better and so special.
Thanks so much, Nate Franzine with First Dakota National Bank, in today's AgriVisions.